I think it's really great that we are living in an area that has an equal focus on children and young people and adults. It's got a huge emphasis on great outdoor spaces for being out in fresh air, in nature, and also space and opportunity for exercise, even having vegetable gardens and herb gardens that are accessible to the community.
The Edible Ebbsfleet project is essentially a series of community gardens and spaces where people can plant, grow, harvest and eat food so that food is accessible in a healthy and nutritious and holistic way.
Today I am planting some onions and potatoes.
It's a good thing to do because people are cutting trees down. It's not good for wildlife.
The boys were planting daffodils themselves and they really enjoyed that. We took them home and they could see them grow in our own gardens. I really like the sustainable aspect as well. That's one of the reasons actually I got attracted to Ebbsfleet, the garden city and everything about sustainability.
Gardening, it's physical, but it's also psychological. I mean, it's okay doing it with your hand, but also it helps the mind.
Mental health, you've got to look after it because you don't know what's going to happen.
I moved away from my family to move here as housing was a lot more affordable. I think during lockdown I realised that I was quite isolated, as a lot of people were, but I lived alone as well. So getting out and seeing what was nearby to my home was something really important.
I think it was my husband who introduced me to Better Points. You set it to follow your steps and you get points. I save up my points and you can either use them to switch out for some vouchers or you can donate to a charity.
Homework Heroes came about just after COVID really. We try and get them learning through fun rather than making it feel like school.
Sometimes school can be a worse environment for your mental health. People can be very judgmental, but people don't judge here. You get to make new friends. If your mental health is a bit low, then this will really upper it.
Last year we ran a mental health project called Dancing Dolphin. It was under the Creative Health Initiative, changing the stereotype of when people think of mental health, communicating through movement, not through voice.
We completely underestimate the impact of exercise on our mental health. And I know myself, the winter months, I struggle with the lack of sun. So when I heard there's a lady that does classes in the park, I thought, well, that's perfect. It really helps me to get out, get some daylight, get moving in the winter, get out of that winter blues. We all have a need to meet people in the community, so it definitely brings people together. I've met lovely ladies in the community. It's right on our doorstep.
There's going to be kind of big walkway connecting all the parks, which I'm really excited for because I like to run. We've got walking groups locally, we've got running groups locally.
So something I've been involved with is the Ebbsfleet Community Runners, specifically the Couch to 5K group.
The boys love gymnastics class that we're involved in. We often drive a few minutes down to the cyclo park and they have so many classes and events there.
We lived in quite a built-up area, so we lived in a flat. We didn't have a garden space, we didn't have outdoor space. Moving here, nature's like a 5-minute walk away from the house. We can step out the front door and we can be by a lake in a couple of minutes. The outdoor space actually is what seems to have brought everybody together.